Ronnie, you're a liar. I did let you shave me. Feels good. Now, getting a period is a strange time for a girl. Even more so for a boy. Sometimes I wish my husband got periods. Firstly, because it would hurt him. And secondly, maybe, just maybe, it would make him a tad more emotional. The other day I said to him, "I love you." He replied with, "Good." No, "I love you too" is the traditional response. He said, "Well, I'm not a traditional sort of guy. I like flat-chested women. Not many men like that, do they?" I'm like, "Well, maybe now and again you could say, 'I love you.'" And he goes, "All right, fine, I love you." I go, "Not now, when I'm least expecting it." I love you. To heighten my insecurity, the other day I came in from a hard day's work trying to write comedy to find him watching porn. I'm like, "Excuse me, hello, what are you doing?" He's like, "It's not porn, it's an episode of True Blood." "So why have you got your cock in your hand?" He then says, "Actually, I find vampires quite attractive," and he attempts complimenting me by telling me I look a bit like a vampire because I have really pointy teeth. And would I fancy doing a bit of role play? So I staked him. I didn't really, he was actually there. But no, he does love to do. He loves to analyse my features because he thinks this is going to help me. He says, you know, for example, maybe I should use my freakishly long arms in comedy. I should swing them more because it's funny. I'm like, "Oh, thanks, honey. That's really sweet. I've always wanted to look like Inspector Gadget with the fangs of a vampire." And of course, he's passed on this trait to my children. They love to insult Mummy too. They're always looking at my face saying, "Mummy, why is your nose bent like that?" And I'm like, "Why have you got such a small brain?" Thing is, I look at them and I go, "You might look all cute and butter-nosed now, but soon you'll look just like me. The nose, the teeth, the long arms, this is all your future." Happy times. Being a parent can be a tricky job, as Claire pointed out earlier. It brings out many sides to a person. On a good day, I'm entertaining TV presenter mum. Later on, I could be home-cooked superfood organic chef mum. On a bad day, I turn into psycho mum. And psycho mum is not pleasant. The problem with children is that they need so much. They need, and they need, and they need. I mean, you know, what do you need now? "I need a hug, I need drink, I need TV." Yeah, well, I need you to pass out. What about what Mummy needs? You know, Mummy needs a double gin and tonic and a very, very good spliff. But I'm not going on about it, am I? Tell you something else I can't stand, which I am now actually on the verge of doing, which is bizarre for a comedy night. I cannot stand crying. It's just so unpredictable. One minute they're playing really nicely with their dolls, all girly and sweet and quiet, and then suddenly it's all gone a bit social services. The mummy and baby game has suddenly become the mummy and baby pee game. Because baby, I know it's wrong. Oh, in a good way, yeah. Because what happened, and this is true, baby got seriously punched and she won't stop crying. Now, don't get me wrong, my kids, they do love each other. Sometimes too much. The other day, you can feel it coming. Oh, yes. It's because you shaved me. It's changed me. The other day, Psycho Mum soon morphed into shocked and physically repulsed Mum when I witnessed my two daughters playing with each other in the bath. I didn't know what to do, so I called my mum for some advice, and she said to me, "Oh, don't worry, love, it's perfectly natural." She's from Leeds. You and your brother, you used to do that sort of thing all the time when you were young. Great. Thanks, Mum. Christmas will be awkward. I'm not as tolerant as my mum, and I just can't handle, watching my kids do that. To be honest, nothing can prepare you for seeing your own children winning.